All right, so if you want to know how we got here to begin with, it leaked. It leaked down to zero, all the refrigerant leaked out. So here's the most common leak points and how to fix them. You want to do this before you pull a vacuum, before you recharge the system with refrigerant. That's the high pressure valve. Then there's the Schrader valve under there.
Telltale signs, you know, if there's any oil around here or around here. Like this O2 right here, it's nasty. There's a bunch of leaking oil right there.
Bunch of gunk caked on.
Down in here, there's an O-ring that goes bad on all of these. It's bad in here too. There's a Schrader valve in there too. You can get a new O-ring, a Schrader valve, and replace all these little valves so it doesn't leak.
So this is the pressure switch right here. These things can go bad, but there's an O-ring that seals it up. So there's a Schrader valve in there. You can see it kind of looks like it was leaking. See all that gunk around there? I don't know, but it's getting replaced. And that green O-ring is going to go on there. See what this is looking like. Yep, just as I suspected. The rubber has deteriorated. See how it's bad right there? I'm going to go ahead and swap that one out in there too. So this pressure switch valve isn't looking too bad, but I didn't suspect that of leaking. This one I suspected of leaking and it looks like it was bad. So it's a good idea while we're doing this to make sure we replace any O-rings, any seals that leak, any of the Schrader valves that leak, and get a new orifice tube too, because it has a filter on it and it's what really makes the whole system work. You know, it's where the high pressure goes to low pressure because it's got to go through that little orifice in the tube. So the orifice tube is in there. Finally dug this orifice tube out of here. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's cheap to replace. And then we have our orifice tube right here. These things are cheap. Let's get this new one in here. That was a pain to dig out. There's a hidden O-ring back up in here too. All right, so I went down to Harbor Freight. They had some O-rings that fit. This one right here and this one right here. So this one right here, this size, fit in here. And then this size, fit in here. All right, here's the new parts right here. So we got the high pressure valve here. We got some new Schrader valves and a cap and, you know, O-ring in there. Let's get that little plastic ball in there. That's where it leaks. And then we have our orifice tube right here. These things are cheap. So, you know, this was recharging a system that was already low. You know, if you have some refrigerant in there, chances are it's leaking out. You got to fix the leaks. Really, you got to recover that refrigerant and then recharge it. But if it's already leaked down, this is the best way to do it. You're not just supposed to drain the refrigerant out into the atmosphere. You know, you're supposed to suck it out and capture it.
Yeah, this new one's looking much better.
Found this special tool, vice grips. Oh yeah, she's old. Get the new one in. You know, some of these hoses can leak too. You know, they're rubber, they can go bad over time. They can leak from the crimps up here or from the hose itself. Then of course under here, you have the AC condenser. It can leak from there, and that is not fun to get to. You gotta pull everything apart, but it has some seals that can leak from there. And then down in there, you have your compressor. You can see the line going into the top of it right here. You got some seals up there that can leak. Then right here where it goes to the firewall, to the evaporator core, it can leak from these seals too. You can swap them out. You know, you can also go through the whole thing and just swap out every seal, every O-ring, everything at once, but I don't recommend it. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't leaking, don't try and fix it because you might cause more problems than it's worth. But if you try to do this and top off a system that's already low and it's still leaking, you're still gonna have problems in the future. It's just gonna leak right back down to where it was before. Fix any leaks, and then once you do, you'll be good to go. You'll be staying nice and cold, have nice cold AC blowing on you all summer long. Later.